Hello, Tem Fam. This is Tamara, and today I have a DIY crafting with friends video. I'm so excited to be a part of this. My girl Kiki from Kiki DIYs asked me and a bunch of other fabulous content creators, people who I watch and admire all the time, to be a part of her Christmas crafting with friends. So we are asked just to do any DIYs we want for Christmas, for the season. And it's so amazing. I'm so excited to be with this lovely group of ladies and gentlemen. Let's not forget that. And I'm going to post a link to Kiki's channel in the description box. I would love to link everybody, but it's too many people. It's about 25 of us, or at least 20 of us. So I'm going to post the link to the playlist in the description box. And yeah, so please go on over and check out the playlist. Check out all of the fabulous DIYs. Thank you for stopping by if you're new to my channel. If you're coming by from the playlist, I appreciate you for joining the family. You can see I have already started my DIY. So for this DIY, I decided to make a Christmas scene, and I used this huge vase that I have. If you're going to recreate this project, you can use any size container that you want. I chose for it to be clear, and I didn't have any the container is so large that it would take up a lot of sand to be able to get that effect, or a lot of snow. So I placed some plastic bags on the bottom and then added my snow to the top so that it would get a full effect. And once I did that, you basically just add any small trinkets that you have that are Christmas related. I decided to add a Christmas tree that I had already DIY'd. It's a mini Christmas tree. In addition to that, I added a little sled, and after that I used my faux snow and sprayed around. One of those 15 feet garlands from the Dollar Tree. So that's what I used to wrap it around. And I realized also that I needed to add some hot glue at certain points to keep it attached or connected to the vase so that it can be a little bit more sturdy. So this fake snow, I got this from Amazon. I believe they also have them at the Dollar Tree. And again, this is a very versatile DIY. I added a little red truck also in there, and I kind of changed it up a little bit. But you guys can do whatever you want with whatever items or trinkets or tchotchkes you have on hand. You can use any size container. I believe it should just be clear. So the sky is the limit, guys. This is a very versatile DIY. Next DIY, decided to make a tulle wreath. And of course, I'm going to glam it up at the end, but I got inspired by Nadia, DIY by Nadia. I saw her make a fall version of this, and I really just fell in love with it. And at first, I have always been intimidated by tulle. And when I saw these beautiful tools at the Dollar Tree, I said, maybe I can try to recreate that particular wreath. So this one is, I'm using a gray sparkly tulle from the Dollar Tree, in addition to some plain white tulle that I had on hand, and this beautiful red and white tulle that I got also from the Dollar Tree. Now, if you go back and watch Nadia's video, I will link it in the description box below. Her video shows you exactly how to measure and cut and tie, and I'm the type of DIYer, I'm an eyeballer, right? And if I don't have one thing, I'll use something else for it. I'm an eyeballer, I'm a substituter. So depending on how you want the length of your tool to be on your wreath, you will decide on the inches that you need. So I just found the lid to a container that was close in the size, and instead of cutting each individual piece of tulle, I wrapped it around until I got to my desired amount, and this is about 6 to 7 inches, I believe. Don't quote me on that. So once I had all my pieces of tulle, the next step is pretty quick and easy. I am all about quick and easy DIYs. And also, guys, the wreath is green, and I did not spray paint it because you know what happens when you spray paint foam. So I decided, okay, the green is not going to show through once the tulle starts to get added. And then unfortunately, I realized I could still see it seeping through. So I literally took some receipts that I just was collecting to throw out, and I just cut and glue them around the wreath form so that it could cover up that green and give me the desired look that I wanted. So instead of go and find fabric or anything else, I just reused and recycled, because that's also something that I'm big on. So once you start this, guys, it goes very easy. You literally just take the tulle, wrap it around, and tie it. So as you can see, it's starting to take shape, and like I said, once you start adding your tulle, it's really quick and easy. It's just tie and the tulle does the rest of the work. So I ran out of the red and white, and so I just made a pattern, if you notice, with it being a little bit more sparse. It's time to have fun and dress this up and glam it up. So I decided to use a little red truck, and also I was going to have some piece dangling from it, but I kind of played around with it, and I eventually decided on adding a mirror just to make it a little different and unique. So I added a mirror. I just hot glued one of those Dollar Tree mirrors to the back of it, and then have a little dangling sparkly piece. And that's it for that DIY. Now for this next DIY, I wanted to make a swag, and I wanted to use the Dollar Tree 15 feet garland yet again. So I just kind of imagined in my head what the swag would look like, and I started to unravel and then started to take my pliers to cut some lengths that I'm going to then wrap around. So I'm not even sure how to describe to you what I did. It was just, let me try to make the form of the shape of how I imagine the, what am I making? Swag. And I was just playing around with wrapping and twisting and pulling the wreath, pulling the garland in certain ways, stretching it, tying it, twisting it. And then in order to give it some type of body and stability, I literally just took a ruler and then started to wrap the small pieces that I had cut off around it until I got my desired look. So I apologize if my instructions are not clear, but this is one of those DIYs where you sit and you start to make something in your mind and you're not too sure how to describe how you did it. And pulling and and adding pieces, and yeah, it's one of those things that you just have to play around with. So my apologies for that. So as you can see, I'm adding the pieces that I cut to kind of make the body of the swag fluffy and able to add my bow, which I'm going to make off camera because I'm not the best bow maker. And yeah, I'm not the best bow maker. So I just kind of threw this bow together, and I also decided to spray it with some more of that fake snow. So you'll see at the end how it looks, but this is just, you know. So I have really enjoyed this crafting party hosted by my girl Kiki from Kiki DIY. If you're not familiar, please go and check out Kiki's channel. She is absolutely amazing. I just absolutely love her personality. I love her spirit. I love her laugh. I love her accent. Kiki cracks me up, and it's been really awesome getting to know her here on YouTube. And I tell you, I've met some awesome, amazing people on this YouTube journey, and I did not know that that was going to be the case. But guys, crafting is really just about, well, for me at least, it's just about doing what works for you. You know, it's about making you happy. If it's something that you like, that you're going to display in your home or for your family, then that's it. As long as you like it, that is all that matters. Now, it would be awesome to be able to inspire somebody else to create something, you know, but then you just have to use your creativity to turn it into your own thing. Like I was inspired by Nadia, Nadia inspired by Pinterest, and then I decided to zhuzh it up and put my own spin, added the mirror, made a little bit more glam, and the wreath is absolutely beautiful and unique to me. That's what crafting is all about for me, and it relaxes me, it brings me joy, it brings me happiness, and I'm just grateful to God for this creativity that I've gotten. And I hope that in some way, shape, or form somebody can be inspired to make their own magic. So I really love this crafting with friends for Christmas. So here guys is the final look of all my three pieces. I hope you like them. I hope that you create something yourself. And of course guys, please make sure that you are subscribed to my channel if you are not as yet. I love to craft, I love to do DIYs, home decor, and I absolutely love doing tablescapes as well as different types of challenges here on YouTube. So I thank you if you've made it this far in the video. I thank you, and I'm asking that you go over and check out the playlist and see what all the other fabulous content creators have come up with for this. This is Tamara saying welcome. to my channel. And I'm sure you are going to have a wonderful time just sitting and letting the playlist run and getting into your crafting happy place. I know for me, when I'm crafting, I'm often watching crafting videos myself. If you are new to the DIY world, I hope that you are inspired to create something for your family, for your home. And yeah, please check out the playlist, and thank you for stopping by. And I hope that you guys are safe, happy, healthy, and blessed. And this is Tamara saying, see you in the next video.